Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Marilyn Darling Show. Today I have a preliminary review of the Jinhao 599. This is the package that it came in. I just cut the end off. This is the packaging that it came in. I know China does such a lovely job with minimalist packaging. It's kind of my favorite. So this is the Jinhao 599. And I was confused by this in the pictures because it doesn't show that there's a cap liner in the 599. Oh, but Marilyn, why would you buy the Jinhao 599? You have all of the 992s. Well, I'm going to tell you, the reason that I bought the Jinhao 599 was because the grip section does not have a screwed in nib housing, nib feed housing. So on the Jinhao 992, you take the pen apart like this. Take off the feed. The nib comes out, and the nib housing unscrews from the grip section. The problem with this is sometimes these little tiny parts would get a crack in them, and then the entire grip section would be full of ink for however long you've had the ink, the pen inked up for. And that is annoying and wasteful because you have to unscrew the nib housing to wash it out. This does not have this problem. There is no nib housing to unscrew. You just stick it in there. It is keyed, so that way you can't misplace which way you stick it in there. And then you just stick your feet in. I do wish that the grip section was circular, but it does have the Lamy style dual grip and the rounded bottom dual grip on the top. The body comes off. This is not an O-ring. This is for decoration only. There is a hole in the body. This cannot be eyedroppered unless you find some way to put a sack inside of that section there. So this is nice. It does come with a converter, which is easily hand disassemblable for easy cleaning, which is nice. Looks most nice. Jinhao labeled. Has a little nipple in there that attaches to the Universal Standard International cartridge. I do really enjoy the fact that it is a demonstrator and you can see everything that's going on. Why did I want to buy this pen? I'm going to tell you why I wanted to buy this pen. The reason I wanted to buy this pen was so I could use. Now, in the Jinhao 992, this is actually the clear demonstrator version is called the Monteverde Monza. Okay, I wanted to use the Monteverde Monza feed. Oh dear. Don't lose this, otherwise it'll be ugly. I'll glue that in somehow. These are interchangeable. Just a standard international feed. I wanted to use the clear demonstrator with the clear feed with the Monteverde Monza Flex Nib. The reason that I haven't been using the Flex Nib is because it breaks the little housing on the inside, the nib feed housing inside, because there's a lot of torque that goes on right about here and it can't handle it. So I end up having to buy another Jinhao 992 for like dollars and throw away my very expensive Monteverde Monza nib housing, because the Monteverde Monza nib housing for 3 of the pens is $21 MSRP. And that's a lot of money for a fountain pen to just break. However, the Jinhao 992 are only about $1, or you can sometimes find them for like 75 cents. This pen cost me 79 cents. I had to wait 45 days to get it in the mail. But I am hoping that it will be worth it. I'm really hoping. It's got a good snap, good unsnap. Hopefully it'll keep it dry. I was kind of hoping that... Nope, they're not the same. That's too bad. Oh, that fits. Well, at any rate, this is the new pen that I'm going to be using. Careful. I'm going to be moving the... See, this is the problem. I don't know if you can see, but you can definitely tell that there's ink right there inside of the nib housing. And that's really frustrating. You're trying to have as little of leakage as possible with these pens, because the ink is very treasured to me. I really enjoy using fountain pens and fountain pen ink, but I am a waste not, want not type of person. You know, don't waste good, as Gibbs would say. Don't waste good. So, I'm thinking I have the broad on here now. I eventually want to try the flex nib, but I just don't know. I'm gonna try it out. Oh, I should probably have something down. There we go. Okay. Do some surgery really quick. That fit in there kind of loosely, but that's fine. I'm gonna put the fine nib that it came with back on, just to give it a little bit of, just to see if it works. Turn it upside down. Oops. Rather, I'll push the ink up to it. Oh, that looks so cool in the feed. So cool. And you can even see it coming out. Coming all the way down to the nib. Oh, it looks so cool. Okay. Let's try to write with it. Just got some paper here. This is so smooth. I think I'm actually going to keep it on there. It is so smooth. Like, way smoother than I thought it was going to be. So, and then it gives you a little ink window, so you can kind of look in there and see if your ink is low. However, it is a demonstrator, so, you know, grain of salt. And then I'm just going to wash this, and I feel really bad. I might try and use up the ink that's in there before I use up that for the week. But I do want to try out the Flexit. Oh shit. I got blue all over myself. Oh well. My life. Little blue spots. Can't even see it, but it's... I'm wearing a white shirt too. It's fantastic. It's just fantastic. Cool. Cool. It's fine. It's fine. Oops. I'll try it out. Try it out. I gotta get my pad out because This flex nib is scratchy. So scratchy. So I am going to take and sometimes I use the back of a knife, like a butter knife, because it's like slick. No, I don't like it at all. It's too scratchy. Too scratchy. I don't like it. You know, when you're writing on a piece of paper and you're just like, this isn't working out, do not be afraid to change out your nibs, especially if they're from the same family. This was a Jinhao. This was a number 5 Monteverde Manza. Same different, you know. Same difference. This ink reminds me a lot of my Monteverde Caribbean blue, but this is Hawaii blue. I mean, kind of makes me sad thinking about how much I spilled and things. Anyway, that is a very nice pen, and I will probably leave that in there for now. Hi, Adam. How are you doing? Hi, Trisha. How are you? How's it going? It, it was so interesting. I got so used to filming the ink review videos that I totally spaced out and forgot that I was live. And it totally seemed after the fact, as soon as I was turning it off, that I was ignoring you guys. And I totally was, and I am so sorry. It just kind of tricked my brain for a moment. So, I apologize. I hope that you guys are doing well, wherever you are in the world. What do you guys think of this blue? It's weird. It's got like a lightness to it. But then when it's written with a a broad nib, it's very wet. It's very wet. Oh my goodness, go to bed. What are you still doing alive? I would be dead by now. I know it's 7:21 here. I just wanted to come on, show you my new cool pen that I got. Share a little demonstration video of why I wanted it. I don't know that I'm going to use the flex nib, but I gave it a go for a moment. I don't know. I wanted to put a flex nib in this one too, which is the Moonman T1. And I really like the nib in it. It's super smooth. So, I don't know. Anyway, that's all for today. So thank you all for watching. Please don't forget to like the video. Make sure you come down here somewhere. Subscribe. Ring the little bell. Make sure it's set to all so that way when I upload new content, hopefully YouTube is notifying you. I hope that everybody's having a great day. Okay, love you. Bye.